Hey guys, so today I was actually thinking about investing into Beyond Meat, as in the last month alone, they're actually up over $35, and they've shown a lot of really strong price action ever since their coronavirus crash. Like before the crash, they were worth around 130, and before this graph, they were even worth around 140, and they crashed all the way down to around $55, which would have been an extremely good price to buy in at. However, I'm kind of bearish on these fake meats that have been coming out lately. But after hearing the news that Beyond Meat was going to get put in Starbucks stores in China, I actually started to become very bullish on the stock. And after seeing this run up in the recent times, I was actually thinking that they were going to skyrocket, similar to how Shopify or Tesla or stock like that was doing it, since they'd already reached their pre-coronavirus peak and were heading up above that. However, in the last day alone, they lost over $10 of their value, and after hours, they're not really recovering very well or as strongly as I thought they would. And honestly, I don't know what to think about Beyond Meat. Because if we look at these reports over here, we can see that a lot of stocks are making big moves today, and among them was Beyond Meat. But unfortunately, Beyond Meat was not making a move in the right direction because, according to MarketWatch here, they were actually downgraded from a hold to a sell stock. So what that means is that one of the main analysts that looks at the stock market actually decided to become bearish on the stock as a result of the fact that a lot of people weren't taking into consideration that Beyond Meat is very much affected by restaurant sales. And the fact that not a lot of restaurants are open right now or carrying Beyond Meat's products is going to hurt their revenue and bottom line. Additionally, the thing I said about China doesn't take effect for about a week or two, so we can't start seeing those numbers until after this earnings, I think, which will be coming out on May 5th. So I don't know if that's really going to affect the earnings that we're going to see on May 5th. And as you can see, the quarter four of 2019, they actually did their revenue lower than the estimated amount. So this doesn't really bode well for the stock in the short run. However, in the long run, if this stock keeps selling off, so it has an estimated price of around 90 to $85. So if it does sell off to around that price, I will definitely be buying in because this is a company to hold and to expect it to go up in the future once restaurants start opening back up and a lot of people start investing into companies of fake meat like Beyond Meat, which is actually the industry leader at the moment, I feel that this stock will have a lot of room to grow. Like I said, in the past, this stock has been worth literally over $140 at its peak, so $235 when people were really bullish on the stock. So it definitely has a lot of room to spike and grow. And I think potentially we can see this stock running all the way up to $300 if it does make a lot of traction in the food industry. Also, it's very dependent on the fact that like a lot of people aren't ready to transition to this type of meats and this type of products. I've spoken to a lot of people close to me in the past, like in the past week or so, and they've actually been telling me that they don't really vibe with this type of meat product. And until they taste it and know that the taste is exactly the same as the meat products they're accustomed to, they are not going to 100% make the switch. And even if they are tasting exactly the same, a lot of people are very, very hesitant to make a 100% switch over to this type of meats as they don't know what kind of effects it would have on their body and what kind of byproducts it will produce and stuff like that. So there's a lot of uncertainty with this kind of market, and people are going to have to start buying into it in order to allow the company to have very strong growth. But I feel like if they do pull back to this $90 price range, it will be a very strong stock to buy, as in the future they have more than enough space to run up, and they have done it before, as you can see within the graph. And I do feel that they have a strong future within the S&P and on the stock market. Even though this news does say they got downgraded today, I feel that it won't last for long and they have a strong future ahead of them. So just hold on for that price action and then buy in when it's cheap, and you guys can make money tonight. Thank you.